An old woman is secretly watching a handsome young man. Suddenly, a pack of chocolate falls from above. Instead of calling the police, she finds the local boss and offers to return his goods for free. But there's a catch: who must let her join the team. The boss thinks he misheard and tells her to go back to her retirement. The old lady, however, is persistent and pitches herself. No one would suspect an elderly woman, she says, and I'll even take a lower commission than others. Intrigued, the boss gives her a piece to test her skills. This is how the old lady earns his approval. Back home, she cuts the chocolate into pieces, but the chocolate is too tough to break. She tries using a power saw, still no luck. Finally, she resorts to a kitchen knife, hacking wildly until she shapes the chocolate into candy bars. But now there's a new problem. How much should she sell them for? She rushes to the police station to ask her son, who's surprised and emotional to see her, because she's always been critical of him and rarely shows any affection. Seeing her come to him voluntarily this time, he eagerly shares everything he knows about the market price of chocolate. With that information in hand, she walks away without asking one crucial question: where are such deals usually made? She starts gathering information from others, feigning interest as a buyer. She learns the trade location, but when she arrives, the others laugh at her, doubting she has the real product because of her age. To prove herself, she offers an 80% discount. Soon, Jack can't resist the bargain and starts buying. Thanks to Jack's word-of-mouth promotion, she quickly sells out her entire stock. The boss is impressed by her talent and entrusts her with 2 more packs to sell. Seeing her commission grow, the old lady is overjoyed. But as soon as she steps outside, a police dog picks up her scent and begins chasing her relentlessly. Clearly, the dog has detected something illegal. Panicking, she kicks the dog, only to be tackled to the ground. At that moment, her police officer's son rushes over to break up the fight. He's convinced his mother would never do anything illegal. Trying to be helpful, he picks up her bag to carry it home. Feeling the weight, he asks, "What's inside?" To his surprise, she openly admits, chocolate. Her son laughs, assuming she's joking. She's far too old to be involved in this kind of activity, or so he thinks. Back home, she asks how many years someone would get for selling chocolate illegally. Shut. Her son doesn't respond, so she locks the door and goes back to business. She returns to the trade location and keeps selling, this time clearing her inventory with big clearance sales, attracting loyal customers left and right. Flush with cash, she spoils herself with fancy new purchases. Her friends grow jealous, thinking she must have a wealthy lover. As time passes, guilt begins to weigh on her conscience. She heads to church for confession. The priest urges her to turn herself in, saying it might be her only chance to survive, but she refuses to be caught, hoping that donations to God will cleanse her sins. When she leaves the church, a gang confronts her. They accuse her of stealing their business and take all the money she earned. Now she has no cash to pay the boss. Desperate, she decides to dilute the chocolate to cover her losses. At that moment, her daughter arrives with a request to babysit her grandchild while she's away. The child, however, is a little terror. He locks his grandmother out of the kitchen and wreaks havoc inside. He even mixes chocolate into the mess. The old lady panics but refuses to waste the chocolate. She makes a cake with it. To her surprise, the cake smells heavenly. Her friends catch the scent and rush over, begging for a taste.